So in a lot of my videos, I talk about the importance of throwing a confidence bait. That meaning some sort of a lure, live bait, whatever you use, that you can pull out of your tackle box or tackle bag and effectively catch fish no matter what the conditions are. So what happens when you leave all those confidence lures at home? No Z-Man, no iStrike, no Miradine, none of the stuff you used to throw in, and you just decide to shoot from the hip. Well, that's exactly what today's episode is going to be all about. So my game plan is to go to Walmart and select 2 lures. One lure being something kind of flashy, something that would grab your eye when you walk by and look at it and say, that's got to catch fish. And the other one is going to be something different. It's going to kind of be a wild, wonky, wacky looking rig. Honestly, something that I would never fish with, something that's outside of my wheelhouse. And I'm going to take these 2 lures and I'm going to head out to a spot that I've never fished before, and I'm going to see if it can catch me fish. Now, the spot that I am going to fish is going to have current, structure, nearby depth change. I don't know about the bait until I get there, but these are the 4 big things that I talk about in a lot of my videos that get you into areas where fish could possibly be. So I'm going to go to a spot like that, and I'm going to see if I can catch fish with 2 brand new lures that I have absolutely zero confidence in. So there's nothing left to do but to drive the exterior to Walmart and see what they got. And this looks good right about here. So let's see. Corks, no. Hooks, no. This is all basic tackle. This isn't anything I'm looking for. Here we go. What is this stuff? Freshwater, catfish. Okay. Spoons. Spoon, spin. Is that a spinnerbait? Yeah. How about a spinnerbait? Bass Assassin, Red Daddy. Dun, 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 dun. I said I wasn't going to use a soft plastic, but does this count? It's a soft plastic with a spinner on it. And it's a saltwater. This looks good. This will be a possible maybe. What in the world is a timber doodle? This thing sounds amazing. It's a spoon with a curly tail trailer. It's the world's #1 lure. I don't know who rated them, but it sounds interesting. What weight is this? Does it even say? 1/4 ounce. Bang. Perfect. Here's something that I'll be able to work off the bottom. It says weedless? How's it weedless? Oh, it's got a barbed keeper. Oh, money. On how many of these? Oh, these things are $6.34. Wow. Well, I guess I better grab 2. Probably the only 2 this company sells. That way, in case I get one snagged up. All right, so that covers me on the bottom. Oh, are these other colors? They got all kinds of colors on one rack. No, here's this. What is this? Perfect. All right, DOA, man. I would love to grab and use one of these. I don't fish DOA, but I do fish a soft plastic shrimp anyway. It's actually these, and I don't feel like that's getting me too far outside of my box. So let's keep on moving. Gulp. I know gulp works. It's not my favorite lure. All right, how about a hard bait? Something that will slow sink suspending a twitch bait. Something, so they don't have mirror lure. They have a lot of these X wraps. Look at this. There's nothing hardly in stock. These guys are missing out on selling stuff. All right, let's look at a Yozuri product. Oh, what's down here on the bottom? Here's a floating. I don't want a floating. I want something that's going to kind of sink through the water column. Oh my goodness. What glorious bait is this? A badonkadonk. That's a real thing, you guys. A $6 badonkadonk. I don't even know what is this? Oh, it's a topwater. Are you kidding me? Oh, that might have to wait for another challenge. This thing sounds like it's money. It's got the little connector down low on the bottom, so it'll help keep that head down in the water more. So if you're fishing topwater on choppy conditions, this would actually be a good choice. It looks like it's got some decent hooks. We got 3 of them. I got a feeling those things aren't going to go anywhere. I can always come back and get that later. Let's keep looking here. Oh, here we go. Wow, they love this thing. Yozuri 3D inshore. There we go. Slow sinking twitch bait. 2 3/4 inches. It's 1/4 of an ounce. That'll load perfectly with my rods. I don't speak that language. Or that one. Or that one. Okay, that's all it says. All right, let's give this a try. So I'll put this back. I feel like this is in my wheelhouse a little too much. I do throw spinner baits from time to time, so I'm confident that I could catch fish with this, but that's not what this is all about. So let's go ahead and put this guy back. Be a good Walmart citizen. And there we go. All right, so we are going to try MEPS. Make sure these are both the same. Yep, they are. And a Yozuri slow sinking twitch bait. God, boy, they are proud of this thing. $9. Hope it catches fish. And snacks. That's about right. Ooh, those look tasty. All right, well, that wasn't too terribly painful. I do like the fact that Walmart put those little self-checkout cash registers in, so it kind of allows me to just do it myself. But that's it for the shopping, you guys. That's the idea of the episode. So next time I see you guys, we will be out here on the water with that Yozuri suspending twitch bait, and I don't even know whatever that other thing's called. It's probably a total waste of money. All right, we're at the first spot. Let's go ahead and drop this girl in. Wake her up, and we're gonna spot lock down right here. All right, we're back. We're out. God, that thing, there's such a learning curve with this new trolling motor, I tell you guys. All right, so here's the challenge. The Yozuri suspending twitch bait, which I got it loaded up right here. That's the one. It is fancy, flashy. It's definitely something that would call out to someone if they walk by and say, hey man, that thing looks great, let's throw that. I got that. And I have the timber doodle. Never heard of or seen a timber doodle, as you see me kind of talk about it when I was at Walmart. But this thing, you guys, is honestly just a spoon that gives you the option to throw a trailer weedless. Now, I've never thrown a spoon with a weedless trailer kind of setup like this. It's very interesting to me, to say the least. But I'm going to go ahead and rig it up for you guys real quick. So it comes with these, they're kind of like little split tail looking grubs. I got white and I got this kind of glitter looking color. This one kind of speaks to me, so I'm going to try it first. It's got a bunch of crazy legs. It's actually got like 4 little segmented legs. This thing overall is about 3.5 to 4 inches, I would say. And it's It's going to be almost a 5-inch bait presentation. It may be a little too big, or it may be perfect, who knows. So just some initial thoughts right off the bat. I'm used to the Z-Man product, obviously. This material here is not as soft and squishy as the Z-Man. I know it's going to get chomped on. It's not going to stretch either. So I'll be interested to see how long these things hold up. But you basically just take this little barbed keeper right here, drive it in, and that's what's going to hold this thing in place like that. And you just kind of line up where this hook is going to index here. So somewhere about right here, pop it through, and there you go. Here's the downside of this bait that I can see already. Because it's not soft and squishy, it's not going to give much. So I only have about that much hook showing. So it's not that great of a design, you guys, in my opinion, because it's going to make for that hook set to be a little more tricky. I may miss some fish. If I do, then I do. It is what it is. We're fishing with what they got. I do want to try to skin hook this thing just a little bit. I don't want to skin hook it too much because this material is tough, and I don't know how easy it'll be for this thing to break away. Boy, this thing is not a great design. Let's see if I can skin hook it a little better. All right, I'm going to try it there. So here we go, you guys. This is what it looks like all rigged up. It's flashy. It's interesting, to say the least. But will it catch fish? Who knows? Something's over here busting bait. I keep seeing these little minnows freaking out. I'd like to find me a big old redfish around these little areas. There's one. Oh! That was a hit. I'll rip the rod out of my hand. All right, so let's turn that motor off. That was a good bite. That was a good bite. He's gonna really have to want that thing, man. There's so much dangling. Well, missed the bite. I knew I would. Let's see if it continues. Got him. Woo! Tell me that's a trout. Whoa. Big trout, you guys. Big trout. Holy mackerel, big girl. All right, I gotta be careful. This is my PB trout for sure. I'm gonna bring her up to the front. Let you guys take a look at this fish. Holy cow, big girl. Are you serious? All right, but Dano, don't lose her at the boat, buddy. Are you serious? Holy cow, you guys. Oh, look at this big girl. This is redfish sized trout. Holy cow. On the timber doodle. Fishing around timber. I'm speechless. Right. Close that mouth. Right there. She hasn't moved. 27-inch trout, you guys. How about that? Big trout. Let's get her back. Set the phone down. I want to make sure I handle her belly. All right, she's kicking, she's good, she's ready. Let's go ahead and swim her, move her a little bit. You got life, baby? Yeah, you do. Oh yeah. All right. There she goes. All right, you guys, I'm gonna take just a second to relax, collect myself, and talk about this fish. That is hands down the largest trout I've ever caught in my life. I have not seen a 27-inch trout caught in Georgia on any of my reports. The phone's blowing up because I just made the post on the Facebook group, so everyone's going nuts right now, I'm sure. But that was an amazing opportunity to go catch this fish, and catch this fish with a bait and a lure that I was doubting in my head the entire time. Literally, guys, the whole ride home I'm thinking, you know, what in the heck? This is not going to do anything. This is just a big wonky something or another. I tell you guys, if you take this thing and you throw it out in the middle of a river where there's no fish, you're not going to catch fish, right? You're going to catch fish because you're fishing around structure. You guys saw me pitch around these logs and whatnot. I missed a bite the first time with this. I lost confidence in it for a second because I switched over to the Ozuri. I lost confidence because I thought it was just too big, too weird looking. So I switched back to this thing. I threw into the same area that I got that hit, and that was that 27-inch trout. Now, I don't know if there's any more big girls like that. I'm going to pitch around there a little bit more with this. It goes to say I got a little confidence in this thing. This is basically, you guys, just a spoon with a trailer. But one of the other things that I want to talk about real fast, and I'll get back to fishing, is handling these fish. I had that trout out of the water for a decent amount of time. Now, what I was doing is I had the bogas hooked up to her, and I was allowing her to go back into the water to breathe. I'd get to the point where she's kicking and thrashing around again, and I would pull her back out. Made my Facebook post for the little group that I moderate and that I started up. And to get my picture, I put her back in the water, let her revive, let her thrash around again, pull her back out, talk to you guys, show the fish off. That's just one of the things that we have to do as responsible anglers, is we have to take care of these fish. Honestly, guys, a 27-inch trout like that probably would not be a good fish to eat. I would pray and hope that you guys would let a fish of that size and magnitude go back, get your picture, enjoy that experience, because it could be the biggest fish you ever catch in your life, and make sure you document it. But make sure you handle that fish carefully as well, because that big trout is going to get out here and she's going to populate this area and keep baby trout in here for you, and keep you guys a nice little fishing spot that is robust with fish. So that's it, you guys. I guess I'm gonna throw the timber doodle around. I don't know, it catches fish, so why not? Let's keep slinging this thing. I collect myself, maybe get caught up on some little text messages real quick. But again, the water temperature right here in this spot is 60 degrees. I am almost at dead low tide right now. There's not a lot of tidal movement, and bait is present, structure is here, bait, current, structure, and the nearby depth change is the channel. I picked her up about 5 to 10 feet off the edge of that structure, so she was probably sitting on a ledge. There you go, you guys. Add all those things up, and you'll find yourself a good fishing spot. So let's go catch some more fish. Adam Carpenter, you're texting me, buddy.